Justin Bieber postponed 3 shows, including a couple right here in Toronto, and we're learning more about what forced the singer to step away.
In a post on Instagram, the 28-year-old shared pictures and revealed he'd been diagnosed with Ramsay Hunt syndrome. The rare neurological disorder is characterized by partial paralysis of the face. The Canadian Medical Association Journal says Ramsay Hunt syndrome has an annual incidence rate of 3.2 to 4.2 cases per 1,000.
Now, former politician Olivia Chow shared her support for Bieber in a tweet, writing, "I know Ramsay Hunt syndrome can be devastating. I had it in 2012. Wishing Justin Bieber well, and do know that the 5 facial nerves will grow back. Keep doing the facial exercises so the brain will assist in the recovery."
Olivia Chow, Executive Director of the Institute for Change Leaders and former MP, joins us live now on CP24 Breakfast. Olivia, thank you so much for joining us and for sharing that very personal tweet about what you experienced with Ramsay Hunt syndrome back in 2012. We know that this can be brought on by stress. Do you remember at that point in your life what you think might have triggered your case?
Oh, yes, I do. It's shocking. And you remember, I woke up in the morning and all of a sudden my face wouldn't move. It was really strange. And half of my face, just one of my eyes couldn't close. The mouth was paralyzed. I couldn't smile at all. It was just like, ooh, scary, right? My late husband, Jack Layton, passed away the year before.
Wow.
I overworked myself. I was a member of parliament then. I tried to do all the things he used to do and some more. And the first year I had pneumonia. Then I didn't learn my lessons. My body was saying, stop, stop, stop. I just kept at it. And by December, it was a very busy fall. By December, it just boom. And I had a sore in my ear for a few days. I was in Ottawa. I ignored it. I probably shouldn't. And it looks like Justin Bieber caught it earlier because I watched his face. It is not as paralyzed as what I had. So he probably have caught it, earlier. And it's not as severe. But what happens is those 5 facial nerves that come to the eyes, the jaw, the mouth, and the chin, this area, all of those 5 nerves completely died. But the good news is it will grow back. So. Now, mine didn't grow back completely. You can still see that when I smile, this side is not responding as well. My eyes, this one doesn't close as much. And I don't think that would happen to Justin Bieber, but you can't tell. But it will take time for it to grow back.
What was your time frame, Olivia? What sort of time period did it take? I realize you said you're not back to 100% necessarily, but what sort of time frame were you looking at here? Because this, I think, obviously Justin Bieber and you clearly are not the only 2 people who are experiencing this, but if someone is watching now and sort of experiencing this sort of thing, like, give them a bit of a timetable of what you experienced.
Actually, there's something also called Bell palsy, which is very similar. Bell palsy, you can grow back very quickly, just sometimes a few months. I just remember I kept working and I didn't even notice it just gradually grew back. It just got better and better and better. It could take, it depends because he used his mouth to sing, right, of course, and a lot of facial feature. So I would think it would be less than a year, but I think sometimes it could be just a few months. It depends on, he's much younger than I am. So the younger you are, the faster it is for it to grow back. So it could be really soon. And your last interview talked about stress. I think it's really important. Like, I just want to show that I am, for example, now kayaking, I'm outside, and you see the kayak here. I'm out by Lake Ontario. So I'm trying to relax a bit more because it's work-life balance. I think he probably worked so hard and stressed himself out quite a bit. There is people that are older are more susceptible. So you can get a shingle shot. The shingle vaccine can actually prevent you from getting Ramsay Hunt.
Wow.
So not only, I want to make sure people know that. So if you're a bit older and you may get shingle, go and get a shingle vaccine. And it's 2-shot, it's simple. By the way, it has nothing to do with COVID vaccine because I saw some of that.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
No, it's the chickenpox virus. It's we just have it inside us. Just don't stress yourself out, then you won't get it.
Okay.
A little self-care indeed, yeah.
Olivia Chow, thank you so
Self-care.
much for joining us this morning. Have fun on your kayak. I really appreciate you sharing your experience with us. Take care.
Thank you.
All right, take care.